So here I am again, my dears, with the warrior and the world above him. And we're still on our run through the 60s and 70s with the Rolling Stones. When I thought what about what I reported yesterday, I found that I didn't talk about the record itself so much because I thought everybody knows satanic majesties. Why should I talk about it? So I put something in the description about the contents and the way the whole record is made. But here I'm again with my vinyl suitcase, and I'm a bit like a great magician drawing rabbits. And when we look inside now, what do I have here? I show you. It's Beggar's Banquet. Who would have thought of that? From 1968, Beggar's Banquet here in a German version released from 73 or so. Discogs still being shut down, so I cannot exactly tell you. And the main and most renowned song on this is Sympathy for the Devil, of course. The great devlish hymn, that jungle beat coming from out of nowhere, Mephistopheles himself here, Lucifer appears, so to say, and the rest of it is more a bit of like a country record or so, especially when it comes to things like a factory girl, like this Stray Cat Blues. Oh, that's different. Okay, there is the great Hecate, and of course it is a myth that anybody has ever been beaten to death by the Hells Angels in a concert outdoors when the Stones played exactly Sympathy for the Devil. That never took place. Thank God it never did. But the great opponent of the latter one I mentioned is maybe inside that album, though I believe it to be bright and full of light. It's a great show. If you hear it nowadays on CD, it's so compressed. It's made for car drivers from the early 0 years on. And you know, the war on compression had to be won, especially when you ride in a car. In the inside you have a sound level of maybe 70 decibels, so you have to get over this, and the in between 70 and 80 decibels is where you hear the music, like on Sympathy for the Devil. And there was the war of compression, so you have it more like a discotheque number full of boom boom boom. The original sounds completely different. The bongos, all that stuff. The Stones were able to record the whole night through in a studio. Nobody around there, they could do so. And this is how it sounds. A long, endless session of creativity, of also bit of disharm between them. And out comes this. It's thinner, it's more defined, it's purer, it's the beat and the sound of something that hasn't gone through a complete mixer and so on. It's A Night with the Stones. Mick Jagger, Keith Richards in the studio. It has come away from their Satanic Majesties request, an LSD psychedelic album as an answer to the Beatles just having released Sgt. Pepper's, and before that the Beach Boys with Pet Sounds. And but that sort of psyche-rock here has been already left behind and changed into something different. If you hear it on the German version from 73, it's okay. I only have 3 for you, so I have to talk a lot just to get the time over. And this is again an Israeli release. I have quite some handful or even half a dozen of Israeli releases from the stones. Very popular in Germany because 2001 Frankfurt, they sold them. A lot are left. You can buy them here. Most, or even on Discogs, if you ever reach Discogs, come from Germany for about 20 or 30 euros, so pretty cheap. And the same with what I told you yesterday about the Satanic Majesties request album. The Israeli version has that wide sound range, the silent parts, the louder parts. You hear almost everything, and that makes it a more soft experience, a soft and also an unsharp experience of the Beggar's Banquet album in the Israeli Pax version. Dies irae, dies mundi, pax eterna. I prefer that one as a stereo version and don't have more in stereo. But what I can show you also is maybe, especially with sympathy for the devil, you should listen to it in mono. Just imagine this. The bongo drums, the voice of Mick Jagger coming right out of the speaker, like yelling at you. Yeah, just one stable room. No separation. No ping pong left, right stereo, but just that one room. Here, the bongos, and in front of them, hey, Jagger, and behind them, the band. Yeah. So if you have a separation of it, it's just in the space from front to back, but not from left to right. And you can have this in a mono release, like I have one here. And again, quelle surprise! It is the Brazilian one I have, a Brazilian mono release from 1969. The Israeli was from 67, and the other one, as I told you, and this it is also on the London label Brazilian mono, and this is a great copy. Look at this. Now here my wife shows, and the dog's nice seeing you both again. Hello. Please don't disturb me. I mean to interrupt me while I'm doing my business here, my dear. Here, the foot nap is over there. Just go there and have a fine dinner. Okay, here it is. Now look at this. What a shiny. This is a VG Plus, a strong VG Plus copy. Almost near mint, and it sounds great. It sounds great, and it's straight. It's centered, it has that all monaural atmosphere and feeling you desire to have on an original 60s Rolling Stones record. And with the world getting busier in the 60s for the Rolling Stones, and also today for me in my room, I think I better leave you now. Another cat shows. You want to be on video? You maybe. Yeah, I show him. Wait a second. Come here. My lovely, come here. It's time to become a star. Now look at him. He is devilish in his way too. So are the Stones. And take the mono one. Thank you. Goodbye.